Sophia Umansky shares an update on her lip filler journey. Sophia Umansky put a pause on her lip filler plans. On Thursday, May 8, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills daughter shared an inside look at her appointment with Anish Mavsesian, a cosmetic nurse practitioner who uses the Instagram handle skinsandneedles_. I posted on my TikTok a while ago about wanting to dissolve and refill my lips, and you guys recommended Skins and Needles, Sophia said in an Instagram story. I'm here now, and I just met with Anish, and unfortunately, I won't be dissolving my lips today because I have a big event tomorrow that I don't want to be bruised for. But we are gonna try a little bit of Botox, and I'm very excited. Stay tuned. The clip was filmed at Studio City's Routine, Anish's luxury aesthetic practice that serves VIP and celebrity clients. Sophia Umansky gets Botox for the second time. We're gonna do a little bit of Botox. You've only done it once, correct? Anish asked Sophia in a subsequent clip. Sophia has very strong facial muscles, so we're doing it preventative so that it doesn't leave indents as she gets older. We're gonna do forehead, between the eyebrows, and very little around the crow's feet just to minimally lift the tail. Yay, Sophia responded. Sophia Umansky shares details on her next lip procedures. The Beverly Hills daughter didn't share footage of the injection process, but showed off the immediate results in a video and selfie. I survived. We'll be back in a few weeks to dissolve my lippies, she captioned a photo. Sophia expanded on her experience in a May 8 TikTok video, saying the lip dissolving and refilling process would require several appointments over 6 to 7 weeks. I don't really understand how it works, but the point is I'm in good hands, Sophia said. She's gonna move slowly to make sure we get the best results. I might have really tiny lips for a while, but it's okay because it's all gonna be for the better. I mean, I might crash out, honestly, but it's fine. Sophia also told fans she was eager to see the final results of Botox injections, as her previous experience left much to be desired. I've only done Botox once, and I don't think it worked that time, she continued. We'll see, but I'm feeling good, excited for this journey, and I'll keep you guys along for the ride. Sophia Umansky shares an update on her lip filler journey. Sophia Umansky knew the drive to Studio City like the back of her hand by now. Nestled within the winding hills and palm-lined streets of Los Angeles, her black Range Rover hummed softly as it cruised past boutiques, cafes, and yoga studios, places she'd frequented in another version of her life, one that felt simultaneously close and far away. She checked her reflection in the rearview mirror, glossy lips, faint shimmer under her eyes, the faintest trace of Botox in her forehead. But today, her focus wasn't the image in the mirror, it was what came next. Sophia had always existed under the microscope. As the daughter of Kyle Richards, a longtime star of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, public scrutiny came with the territory. From her first school recital to her freshman year at GO, she'd become used to the quiet glances, the assumptions, and, lately, the social media comments. So, when are you fixing your lips? Looks like the filler migrated, babe. You were prettier before the work. She told herself she didn't care. But sometimes, alone at night with the blue glow of TikTok lighting her face, the words stuck. In the chair. It was May 8th, a warm Thursday morning that smelled of jasmine and sunscreen. Sophia slid into the elevator at Routine, the luxury aesthetics practice run by Anish Mavsesian, known on Instagram as @skinsandneedles_. Her fingers drummed against her phone case as the floors ticked upward. She'd been here before, once for Botox, but today was different. Today, she was supposed to start the process of dissolving her lip filler. The consultation room smelled faintly of eucalyptus and something floral, clean, expensive. Anish, impeccably styled and always warm, greeted her with a hug. I posted on my TikTok a while ago about wanting to dissolve and refill my lips, and you guys recommended Skins and Needles, Sophia told her followers as she filmed a short clip on Instagram stories. Her voice was calm, practiced, but not without nerves. Anush smiled, patient and professional. Let's take a look. After a few moments of evaluation, Anush shook her head gently. Honestly, because of the event tomorrow, we shouldn't dissolve today. The bruising could be pretty visible. Sophia exhaled, half relief, half disappointment. But Anush continued with a knowing look. We can try a little bit of Botox, just like last time. Preventative. Forehead, glabella, a touch around the eyes. Yay! Sophia smiled, genuinely this time, a small win. Reflections. Later that afternoon, Sophia sat by the pool at her mother's house, feet dangling in the water, a matcha in hand. She recorded a TikTok update, the sun casting a flattering glow across her cheekbones. I survived, she said, smiling into the lens. We did a bit of Botox today. I'll be back to dissolve my lips in a few weeks. Slow process, but I'm excited. She paused the recording, then hesitated. Something about the word excited felt dishonest. The truth? She was terrified. This wasn't just about lips, or Botox, or selfies. It was about a feeling she couldn't name, a sense that her face had started to belong to the world more than to herself. Flashbacks and filters. It wasn't her first time in front of a camera. Growing up in the glow of reality TV meant she understood lighting angles before she could drive. But TikTok was a different beast, more intimate, more invasive. She thought of a comment she'd seen a week ago. You used to look more natural. Why'd you ruin your face? She hadn't responded, but it gnawed at her. Natural. What did that even mean anymore? She remembered being 19, sitting on a dorm bed in DC, watching influencers dissolve their fillers on YouTube. One girl said it was like peeling off a mask. Sophia had watched, transfixed. She wanted that too, a do-over, a clean slate. The event? The next evening, Sophia attended a charity gala in Beverly Hills. The kind of event where everyone looked airbrushed in real life. Her Botox had settled just enough to make her feel refreshed. Not frozen, just smooth. She wore a soft lavender gown that hugged her figure and caught the light like silk water. As she posed for pictures, compliments flowed easily. Your skin looks incredible. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. But later, in the powder room, she stared at her reflection again. The lips still felt off. Not bad, just not hers. She imagined the dissolving process. Needles, swelling, bruising, weeks of looking worse before better. Would she recognize herself at the end of it? Healing in public. Back home that night, she curled into a cashmere throw and opened TikTok. Her video from earlier had gone semi-viral. Thousands of likes, comments pouring in. You're so brave for sharing this. Thinking of doing the same, thank you. Can't wait to see the results. One comment, though, stood out. Your face, your rules. Don't let anyone rush your process. Sophia stared at it, heart catching in her chest. That was it, wasn't it? The process wasn't just physical. It was emotional, psychological. A journey of peeling back, not just filler, but fear, pressure, and perception. The real work begins. 2 weeks later, she was back at routine. This is going to take time, Anush reminded her as she prepared the dissolving solution. We'll go slow. I'd rather do this in stages than overdo it. Sophia nodded. I want to trust the process. The needle stung. Her lips swelled slightly. She winced, but not from pain, from the vulnerability of it all. Anush handed her a mirror. It'll get puffy before it improves. Just remember, it's temporary. Sophia looked at herself. Her lips were already changing shape, softening, retreating to something closer to her natural form. She didn't look better or worse. She looked different. She looked in transition. And somehow, that was okay. Trusting the mirror, over the next 6 weeks, Sophia documented her journey in parts. Not every day, just when it felt right. She was honest, Some days she hated her lips. Other days she loved her bare face. I don't really understand how it all works, she confessed in one video, but the point is I'm in good hands. Anish is going slow. I might have really tiny lips for a while, but it's all for the better. I might crash out, honestly, but it's fine. Her followers resonated with the vulnerability. Your honesty is everything. This is how we normalize changing our minds. Thank you for taking us on this journey. It was more than filler, it was the unfilling of expectations. Reclaiming the face. By mid-June, Sophia was ready to consider refilling, strategically, minimally. Her lips had softened into a shape she hadn't seen since high school. In the mirror, she saw someone familiar. Not old Sophia, not new Sophia, just her. Anish outlined a plan, a touch of volume to the center. Lift, not plump. Harmony, not distortion. As the filler went in, Sophia felt calm, peaceful even. This time, the choice felt hers. Sophia, Unfiltered. On June 30th, Sophia posted her final video in the series. She sat in her bedroom, fresh-faced, hair tied up, wearing a UCLA hoodie. No makeup, no filter. Hey guys, she smiled. So here we are, 6 weeks later. I've done 3 rounds of dissolving and a very small refill, and I feel good. Not perfect, but good. She paused, collecting her thoughts. I started this process because I didn't feel like myself anymore, and I thought fixing my lips would fix that.